Hi everyone, Ron Crider reporting for duty today. It is Thursday. I have the numbers for you today. Yes, I do have all the numbers for you today. That's really a good thing. My day, 233. This is the 233rd program I have done on the numbers for today. So let's go with numbers. 50 days until Christmas, 57 days left in this year. 28 days of 43 days of radiation for me, only 15 more to go. Haven't fallen asleep yet. Nope, doing pretty good. Don't forget, I don't put any commercials in these videos. The commercials that you see here from time to time are put in here by YouTube. That's how they get paid, but they don't pay me. Don't forget about that school zone over on Beachland Boulevard. Saw 2 more people getting pulled over this morning on my way to the hospital, on my way back. So, and by the way, the fines double in the school zones for speeding. So be careful on Beachland Boulevard. In fact, any school zone here, anywhere. Okay? And by the way, flu shots. Get your flu shot. Please don't forget to get your flu shot. Okay, so I have a little bit of information that I have to give you, but before I give you the information on that, sorry, I'm out of... Okay, let me give you the numbers. Let me put the numbers up here on the screen for you so you'll be able to see what's going on here. 42 new deaths in the past 24 hours for the entire state of Florida. Same as yesterday. We had 42 yesterday, 42 today. So no change there. As far as the positives were concerned, 6,257 for the entire state of Florida. And yesterday we had 4,423, so we're up by 834. And let's see, so those are the positives. Let me give you the 7-day moving averages, 46.57, meaning 46.57 people passed away each day for the past 7 days for the entire state of Florida as a result of COVID-19. When you see me say this from time to time, everything I'm talking about on these videos has to do with COVID-19. It's somebody said to me, well, how do I know what's the story on these people dying? They are all related to COVID-19. I'm not giving you deaths on anything else. Okay, and then as far as the positivity rate for the entire state of Florida is concerned, it's 6.18. You know, it's supposed to be under 5% for 14 days, 14 consecutive days, to indicate that we have COVID-19 under control, and clearly we do not have COVID under control. So those are the numbers up there on the screen. Now, let me get into this other thing here. Tropical storm, I don't know how to pronounce this. It's ETA. Could it be Eta? Etia? I don't know how to pronounce it, but you know what I'm talking about. There is a tropical storm out there, and it's approaching South Florida over the weekend. We expect to get a fair amount of rain, possibly high winds and some heavy-duty surf going on. It's not going to get near us. The way I see it, I do have a picture of it, but I don't think you're going to be able to see it. I'll hold it up here. But you might get a little idea. But as you can see, it goes up to Florida. As soon as it gets to Florida over the weekend, it makes a left turn and goes to the west. So I'm not going to bother too much about it unless it's going to impact us a great deal, and I don't think it will. The USA recorded more than 100,000 new COVID cases on Wednesday, the most ever tallied in a single day since the beginning of the pandemic, and that's according to reports by the New York Post. Data tracked by the Washington Post shows at least 104,004 were infections that were reported on Wednesday. That's 88,902 new cases that were identified on Tuesday and 85,371 on Monday. So here's what's going on. Just to briefly summarize this so you understand what's going on, and nothing has really changed a whole lot about this. We're having kind of another wave of this infection going on, and this is not surprising. Nobody should be surprised about this because, as I say every day, you'll see it right up here on the screen. We don't have any inoculation for it. We have no vaccine. We have really no cure for it. We don't have any way to mitigate it very much. And I hate to do this imitation. It's really a terrible thing to say. But you remember what Smokey Bear used to say? Only you can prevent forest fires. Well, listen to this. Only you can prevent COVID-19. Not a very good imitation, but you get the point. Only you can prevent COVID-19. You're the only one that can prevent it from happening. Now, obviously, if you didn't go anywhere, I've said this so many times, till I'm blue in the face, but I'm not blue in the face yet. But if you didn't go anywhere and you stayed home and you were totally concealed, well, I'm not exactly sure how you would do that, you probably would not get it. Now, every time you go out, every time you socialize with people, you have a better chance of getting it. And as you know, if you go over and hang out at a bar and start being closely associated with people in the bar, there's a better chance you're probably going to get it. And the more different places you go to Home Depot and you go to all these places and run into all these different new people, there's a really good chance you're going to get it. Now, if you really want to get it, then go ahead and do it, and you'll get it, and, hopefully you'll be okay. Bottom line is that the worst part about all that, and I used to say that back in the very, very beginning, that so you get it, so you get over it, so big deal. Well, yeah, there's a bigger deal. And the bigger deal is like almost 1 in 10 people have some sort of underlying things that respiratory problems and so forth that could possibly be with you for the rest of your life. So it's not just I get the flu and I get better, or I catch a cold and I get better. When you catch a cold, you get better. When you get the flu, you get better. When you get this, you may not really get totally better. You may have problems that will be around for a long, long time. And then the other thing is, as you hear me say every day, it's a whole lot easier to wear that mask than it is to wear the ventilator. Come on, guys. Don't be a COVIDiot. I thought I wasn't going to say that anymore, but I think it's about time that I start saying it again. At least 17 states on Wednesday reported a record number of patients hospitalized with COVID-19. Nationwide COVID-19 hospitalizations rose by 13.4% over the past week, all this data shows. So this is it's not good, and it isn't like it's like it started. Like yesterday was the first day of the new day of our life, the rest of our life. That's all it is to it. Until we get the vaccine, this is going to continue to happen. Look at England. England is shut down until December the 2nd, the UK. Most of Wales is shut down. A lot of the bars and restaurants and so forth in Germany are all shut down. Why? Same thing is happening there. People are beginning to relax and say, everything's okay. And let me tell you, folks, it's going to get worse before it gets better, because now we're getting into the holiday season, getting around to Thanksgiving and then Christmas, more socializing, more families getting together. So it's going to go up. It wasn't caused by anybody. The president did not cause this problem, and Biden would not have been able to cause it to be any less. He would say the same thing. We just have to not be as social as we generally are. All right, stop that right here. Come off of that now. Do the weather report for the Treasure Coast. The Treasure Coast is Stewart, that's Martin County, Fort Pierce, that's St. Lucie County, and Vero Beach, that's Indian River County. This is our forecast. Partly cloudy with afternoon showers and thunderstorms. High about 81 degrees. The winds east-northeast, 10 to 20 miles per hour. The chance of rain today is about 40%. And then tonight, a few showers with isolated thunderstorms possible after midnight. Low is about 76 degrees, nice and cool. Winds east at 10 to 20 miles per hour. A chance of rain tonight is about 30%. And then tomorrow, sun and clouds mixed with a slight chance of thunderstorms. And we can expect about 30% a chance of rain tomorrow during the afternoon. High about 82 degrees. The winds east at 10 to 20 miles per hour. You notice our temperatures are a little bit warmer now than they had been for the past couple of days. So there we go. Okay, let's pop right in here to the numbers. You'll see the numbers. And I come back and I'm going to do some shout outs here, so stand by. Alrighty, folks, here we are in the state of Florida taking a look at the numbers for today. Today is Thursday. I got these numbers in about 1 o'clock today. 42 new deaths reported in the past 24 hours. It's exactly the same as we had yesterday, so there's no change in that. As far as positives are concerned, today the positivity rate was 6,257. Yesterday it was 4,423. That's an increase of 1,834. Going in the wrong direction there. Miami-Dade County, 0. No new deaths to report down there. 1,396 new positives. In Broward County, let's take a look at Broward County here. 8 new deaths to report, 803 new positives. In Palm Beach County, 2 new deaths to report, and 458 new positives. In Orange County, 6 new deaths to report, 300 and 60 new positives. By the way, their positivity rate in Orange County is 6.11. You know, it's supposed to be under 5%. And in Palm Beach County, their positivity rate there is 6.36. And let me go back here and tell you that the positivity rate for the entire state of Florida is 6.18. It's supposed to be under 5% for 14 days. And that indicates that we have things under control, and clearly we do not have things under control. Let's go up to Brevard County, that's Melbourne. No new deaths to report in the past 24 hours, 123 new positives, and their positivity rate up in Brevard County is 7.75. This is just a one-day number, though, 7.75, but it's certainly above 5. In St. Lucie County, that's Fort Pierce, 2 new deaths to report in the past 24 hours, 68 new positives. Their positivity rate in the St. Lucie, Fort Pierce area is 4.76. Now, there we go. Now, it has to stay down there for a while, but it's under 5%, 4.76. All right, let's take a look at Martin County now. No new deaths to report and 23 new positives. Their positivity rate also is 4.53, under 5%. We like that. That's where it's supposed to be. Now we're in Indian River County. 1 new death to report, 34 new positives. The positivity rate for Indian River County is not good, 7.38. Of the 34 new positives in Indian River County, 6 of which are in zip code 32960, 2 are in zip code 32963, that's here on the Barrier Island, and 6 are in zip code 32967. Okay, 7-day moving averages. The 7-day moving averages are 46.57. That's for the entire state of Florida. That means that approximately 46 people passed away each day for the past 7 days. Alrighty, now we're going to take a look at the states of the United States, and we're going to see how they make out with respect to the deaths in the past 48 hours. In Texas was in number 1 place, or we refer to that as last place. 150 Texas had the past 48 hours. California, 67 in second place. Illinois, 55 in third place. Wisconsin, 54 in fourth place. North Carolina, 50 in fifth place. Missouri, 44 in sixth place. Our neighbor Georgia, 43 in seventh place. Ohio in eighth place with 43. Florida had 42 48 hours ago, and also today, in the past 24 hours, 42 each day. They were in ninth place. Pennsylvania was in 10th place with 41. We'll scooch down here a little bit further to New York. 12th place was 33 for New York. For our Minnetonka friends in Minnesota, Wayne and Dorothy, in 13th place with 31. No good, guys, no good. You got to get out of these double-digit numbers, for heaven's sakes. Not good at all. For Catholic Radio Network, in 14th place, 30 new deaths to report in the past 48 hours. Massachusetts in 15th place with 27. Indiana in 16th place with 25. And we'll go down a little bit further to New Jersey for Danny. Danny, look at this. 23, buddy. You're double digits there in the 20s, and usually you're under in single digits. Not good. 19th place. Iowa's in 20th place with 23, more double digits. We'll go down here to Colorado in 22nd place with 22 as well, double digits. For our Michiganders in the 23rd place with 21. We'll go down just a little bit further and take a look at, let's see where we're going here. We'll take a look at Wyoming in 33rd place with 12. Kentucky for the Carol Young and Bobby Young in 35th place with 11. Connecticut for our friends up in Connecticut in 36th place with 11 in the past 48 hours. For Julie in 37th place in Maryland, up in Baltimore, 10 in the past 48 hours. We'll go down a little bit further to Utah. Position number 40 for Utah, 5 new deaths in the past 48 hours. Rhode Island, position number 44, 2 new deaths in the past 48 hours. That's good. Those numbers are low. You want to get them down to 0. Then in Maine, 2 new deaths in the past 48 hours. They're number 45. New Hampshire had 1 Delaware had nothing. District of Columbia had nothing. Alaska had nothing. Hawaii had nothing. And Vermont had nothing. So those are the numbers for the United States of the deaths in the past 48 hours. Now let's take a look at what we refer to as the global view. The global view being these really big numbers. USA cases. This as of right now it is 157 on Thursday in the afternoon. 9,537,515 are the USA cases since we started. USA deaths, 234,225. Global cases, 48,450,292. And global deaths, 1,229,671. Alrighty, folks, back with the shout-outs. I don't even have any video for you, or no pet patrol, or nothing like that, but let me identify all the really nice people that pay a lot of attention to watching me from time to time, and that includes Marie Arnold and Diana Stark, and used to be Flyover Lizzie, now Lizzie's back in Florida, Cheryl, Deacon, Alan, Mary, June, Joan, Ellen, Elizabeth Hutchison, George, Vanessa's down in Miami. Tony's in Miami. Kevin's out in Houston, Texas. Wayne and Dorothy Mahoney. They were my friends who came down here and took me to lunch one day. They're from Minnetonka, Minnesota. They live here. They live up there. They come down here sometimes, and they took me to lunch. Had a great time. We went to the Citron Bistro. I mispronounced it. I said it was a Citron Grill. Citron Bistro. Had a really nice time up there. Also, our friends, the Kennedys on Long Island and in Vero Beach. Jim Davis, the best radio voice in the radio industry. Tommy DeBray, one of my old friends from way back and almost little past high school. Actually, I was in high school when I met Tommy DeBray. He's a radio guy on the west coast of Florida. Raymond Carey, still here in the building. Captain Marcia. Hey, Captain Marcia. Captain Marcia's on duty again today. Danny up in New Jersey. He's the guy that keeps me informed with all the numbers and lets me know what's going on up there. Danny, you had some bad numbers today. What do you see? What's coming? Ron and Barb Dumoulin. Jim Peabody. Britt, Betsy, Sherry Hale, Jay, Timothy, John Marks, and Kelly over at the Polo Deli. Hey guys, hope you're doing really well over there. Really great prices on wine, folks. If this is the first time you've seen this, everybody knows it that watches it all the time, and I tell you, there are no better prices on wine, name brand wines you're very familiar with, than going over and see John Marks and Kelly at the Polo Deli and Cardinal Drive. It's the end of Polo Drive. It's the end of Cardinal Drive on the left-hand side down there. It's called the Polo Deli. And by the way, the Polo Bistro will be opening up here the 1st of December. Same with the Village Beach Market right around the 1st of December. I'll give you an update on that. I'm going to stop by tomorrow. Maybe I can pick up a little video on that. I always have to say hi to Heather, my favorite friend Heather Mason Wood, Gail Beeson, Carol Karol, and Caro, Carol Young and Bobby Young up in Kentucky, Barb, Jay, Megan Davis, Diane, Joyce, Rosemary Biddle, Edith Stokes, Ginger, Barbara, Donna, Brenda, Costas, Donald, and Julie. Julie is up in Maryland. My Facebook friends, always Mark, and then we have Ann Hallie Danshaw, George Ed Danshaw, Kathleen, Bruce, Jay Parm, terrific guy, Jean, Nancy Bicknell, Nancy Strazula, I've got that name down pat now, Susan Taylor, that's Marcia's friend, and she comes around every once in a while. Barbie Chandler, Billy Moss, the best real estate guy on the planet here. When you're doing restaurants or bars, Billy Moss is your guy. And, of course, I always have to make sure I mention my daughter, Lisa Crider Brown. Alrighty, folks, that's about it for today. I tried to rush through this fairly quickly. Don't forget to mask up, distance space. It's easier to wear a mask than a ventilator. Don't forget to push the like button. I forgot to tell you to do that. Probably won't get any likes today. Uh-oh, bad thing. Anyway, everything's going well. I hope you have a very, very blessed Thursday. Looking forward to seeing you back here on the last day of the work week on Friday. Tomorrow, Ron Crider signing off.